Hey, it's your host, Shamar Ghostin, also known as the hilarious, handsome, and of course, humble comedian SG. Yeah, that's me, baby. Today I come to you with the second edition of a Sit Down with SG. We have a group of comedians today that are not only funny, but some of the hardest working comics I have come across in the Nashville comedy scene. From photography, cooking, and being entrepreneurs, these comics work hard on stage and off. With all they do to make a living, they still make enough time to make people laugh. You know, if you ask me, I think comics should be on the same list as doctors and superheroes, because our job is to make you laugh, and laughing makes you live longer. We put ourselves on the front line of the stage to take away any stress or depression or discomfort you may be feeling at the same time. Even if it's just for a moment that we are on stage. We might not be able to cure cancer or fly, but if you give us a chance, you can have a good time in our presence by laughing that stressful situation away momentarily. So I guess that makes my name, or could make my name be, Dr. Super Comedian SG. Yeah, that's me, baby. So with that being said, it brings me to introduce to you your first hardest working comedian that I have came across in the comedy scene. Give it up for comedian, Chef Greg.
How you doing?
Where the mask at? All right. For the next comedian, give it up for comedian Mike Drew. What up, OG?
What's up, baby?
Another hard-working comedian that I have come across in the Nashville comedy scene. Give it up for Deshaun, the comedian. And for the last comedian, but not least, give it up for Lloyd in the middle. Cool, ain't it?
You was blowing up the end in the back.
Good it in.
Hey, say the best for last, baby.
Before we get started, I want us to give a round of applause for the DJ. DJ Frazier, everybody.
All right,
DJ. On the ones and fours.
The ones and fours. Well, you learn how to count. What's going on, man?
What's up, man?
Looking good, man.
You too.
How y'all feeling? Oh, you know, that every day. You know what I'm saying? Many are sitting in your hall. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I see you with the ankles out.
Yeah, I had to make sure I lotion them Johns up too, man.
Spray tan on the ankle, okay.
Ain't no spray tan. That's
Cocoa
born black right there.
Yeah.
Born black.
Yeah. He got stretch marks on his ankles.
Stretch marks on my ankles, ain't too skinny. Yeah, I know I got twin legs, man. Twigs.
That's what.
Need them glasses though, man. You the model, came out here modeling and shit with the glasses on.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. I appreciate that.
Them transitions, they transitions, that's what y'all don't know.
Yeah,
It's so bright in here, they turned us
Yeah, the cataracts. Yeah. So, man, I got y'all group together because, like I said, y'all some of the hardest working comedians that we have.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate comedy. Not only do y'all do comedy, but y'all out there, y'all got a different type of hustle than everybody.
Yeah.
How about them, man?
Humble yourself. Humble thyself, son. Humble thyself.
Okay.
Anybody want to elaborate on their hustle?
Hey, man, so, I'm comedian Chef Greg, you know what I'm saying? I have a catering company, Thompson Family Catering, a moving company, Thompson Family Logistics. I do rental cars in Nashville. I coach football. You know
Sound happy about it, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's a win. I do all that with the power of the
They
Lord
making me do this,
and
man. But you know, this is what I do, bro. They making me do it, but hey.
It's the power of it's the power of Jesus and marijuana that powers me to do.
I called out to come to here. Looking at it. Got coach these little bad motherfuckers.
Hey,
Yeah, how long gonna be? I got the team outside.
right. I'm gonna get the team on
You got the team bus outside?
Yeah, I'm
You should have brought them in. We need an audience.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the They're gonna be like, Coach Greg, Mob Squad.
Hey,
Say less, I'm gonna bring the kids next time.
what's the next hustle? You got a hustle?
Oh,
No, you
man.
do.
First of all, I just want to congratulate you on your show, brother.
I appreciate that.
You know what I mean? I do.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Second of all, I just want to take the time out to check my ensemble out.
Yeah.
So the auntie let you borrow the scarf
She
tonight.
did.
Don't disrespect me. No, I'm Lloyd in the middle though. And what I do is, I just like having fun, man. You know.
Make money, having fun. All right, cool,
You
cool.
sound like you jack off all day, Lord.
Oh, OnlyFans, that's the hustle. Oh, I didn't read
deny
between the
it
lines.
I was thinking about your joggers and I was gonna get on them, but I changed my mind. You know, I want
That's what she do. She get on them.
It's coaching
they too
time,
tight,
man.
man.
Yeah, coaching
them
time.
goddamn split them joggers.
Nah, the mama. Hey,
Go
say
ahead,
it.
chick.
Hey, freedom of speech.
I had to remember I was on camera.
Go ahead.
I'm telling what you really be talking about.
Hey, down said hood.
No, I just be doing my videography though, man. That's what I really do. That's what I'm really, hands on with. You know what I mean?
Right.
Other than this comedy, all jokes aside though, you know what I'm saying? That's it, man. You know.
Yeah, I've been seeing you skits on Facebook and stuff, man. So you're doing skits and stuff now?
Yeah, man. I'm dabbling in them, man. I really never wanted to do them just because I really like to be low key. You know what I mean?
I feel you on that.
Drew hit you up and started putting the hair on his head.
Put all this shit on. He got.
You wanted one in the back. Come on, Lloyd, let me get a bracelet from you. It look good, baby. Hey, out here, you know what I'm saying? Wristless looking ass. You know what I'm saying? That baby chain on you got on over there.
Sucker and everything.
Can y'all zoom in on
Matching
this
sucker.
chain?
Not the matching sucker.
Hey,
Went through all the suckers. Yeah, let me get hit with that.
Well, I was gonna wait till the end, man, but I got a little gift for all y'all though.
yeah.
There you go.
I
There you go.
fumbled it.
There you go.
Appreciate it.
You already got one.
I already got one. You know what I'm saying?
I got the mystery
A gift from SG, man. I'm trying to do a little something, man.
Dumb dog.
I ain't got the hustles like y'all to buy y'all no meal and
It's a good budget, though, to start with.
There you go.
There
you go.
Checking.
It's a good budget.
You a good host. You a good host.
Make a video. Yeah, SG, you know what I'm saying? There we go.
Little water.
What about
would've been
y'all
cool,
hustles,
too.
man? I know Mike Jewell, you a
Next
hustle for
time.
real.
Next time.
Yeah, man. I do what I gotta do. You know, whether it's going out here and telling these girls, look, you gonna need to work 12th Avenue. Get on 8.
That's where that chain comes from. I got you.
We gonna cut that part.
She brought that back.
Hey, no, that's where the chain came from. You know what I'm saying? They been out there pimping. You know what I mean? Come on, baby, I'm trying to get a bigger
I'm a
chain.
barber, you know what I'm saying? As y'all can see, I'm the freshest out here. I'm a barber. And also,
Let me see the fade. Let me see the fade.
Ain't no it didn't fade it.
my top of my head look just like them ankles.
That's why you fresh out here. That's why you fresh out here. Ah, that's good. That's
You got
good.
here with no socks on. You got too much room in your shoes.
Wiggling his nose like
Too much space at the
Hey, he
come
got
on,
flip flops on, really.
Come on, man.
Flopping down the hall.
Can't do the hose like that, man. Hey, I'm gonna cut all that shit out. Go ahead. Go ahead.
He said, I'm gonna kill him with this.
That's because y'all don't know about the no-shows, man. Y'all know about the no-shows. Y'all know about the no-shows. I done a heel toe in these no-shows.
Hey, he feel real good in the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, feel real good. Just slipping right on and
I
everything.
learned something new today.
Yeah. These my ankles
They
ain't
make
ass
those for
shit,
big
though.
people my size.
I don't know. I ain't your size. I never been your size. I don't know. I
I
ain't never had to check.
Motherfucker.
Never had to check, man.
I'm not looking forward to little nigga season. You know, we got, excuse
Little
my
nigga
French,
season.
you know, because it's big nigga season, big
Right.
person season. You know, when it get cold outside, women tend to like a more huskier,
That's
you
just an
know.
excuse to eat.
That's
That's just an excuse to
Well, he a cook, though. He a cook. He can go from little nigga to big nigga anytime because he cook for himself.
You feel me?
Yeah, that's how it is.
I can fatten you up too. I mean, not
I-
you, but her. But, you know, that didn't come out.
And guess what, though? Guess what, though? We ain't gonna cut that one. We ain't gonna cut that one.
That shit. He said that on TV.
That's in there. That's in there. That's in there.
You got something you want to tell us?
Get your dick.
Hold on.
Why you so excited?
Greg want to tell us something. Go ahead, Greg. I got nervous. I was like, shit.
Man,
Man, he came out to us, man.
I want to fatten you up. That's what I want to do.
It is what it is, man.
It ain't no black male comedians.
I'm going to get right there with the trampoline.
That's not.
You know what?
Hey, they might.
No.
Let's try it.
It might. So he coming out on my show, man. Hey, that's what's up, man. I appreciate that. No. Hey, there's a line between me and you, dog. There's a line between. I gotta respect you now because it's 2021, but there is a line.
That's
Tell
funny.
me Greg gonna stand up, he gonna be on hard.
It's crazy. Oh
You know,
man.
I can't coach in these because if I see a mama,
Shit, Greg
I
tough.
can't, you know.
You gotta wear jeans.
Hey.
You know, it's like, so I can't wear these to coach.
Comedian, chef, priest, Greg.
Yeah. In jail.
Oh man. Hell nah.
That's fun.
Deshaun, the comedian, man. What's up, man?
I'm ready for church.
Man, so outside of comedy,
Man, I thought that was Martell Williams. That ain't Martell Williams.
Oh man.
I said, man, we got stars in here. I'm so honored.
Not yet, my Drew. It's only the second show, man. Give me some time to get the stars.
Muggsy Bowl.
Hey, y'all know what's funny though? Montel, my first name.
Oh.
that's funny. That is funny. I didn't know that. Yeah.
Well,
But man, outside of comedy, photography, like I said, film, man, that's my passion. So that's it. Those are my hustles, man.
That's
So
what's
I
up,
do.
man. That's what's up. Hey, I was gonna open my sucker, but since y'all sucking at the same time, I'm gonna wait to the end. I'm gonna say mine. Since you know you just came out, I don't wanna incite you
I was the
or
first
anything in
one
your
with the sucker.
joggers.
I was already cool. I mean, y'all trying to be.
So you was the first one to come out. Okay, we understand.
that's what he did.
All the sucker, the scarf, it all makes sense, man. It all makes
see what I'm
sense,
saying?
man.
Greg went down on this one.
Man, just bite the stick off,
I'm about
man.
to be done. Yeah,
Hey,
I'm gonna be
hey,
done
he
with
deep
that,
the whole damn thing.
Your whole stick got covered.
Hey, pull it back out.
What you talking
Pull it
about?
back out, bro. Pull it back
Your
out.
whole stick got covered to it.
Pull it back out. Cause I ain't put it all the way down my damn throat.
This is ridiculous.
Hey, Greg got that little
What
tooth
the
on the
hell?
side. He got that bitch on
Where
the
did we
side.
go wrong?
Don't come to me at the end of the show like, SG, that was a good show, man. You ain't gonna be on the next one.
Twirling the sucker. That's him.
Hey, man, for a little serious moment, though, man, let's talk about a little bit more of the comedy scene in Nashville, man. Talk about more like the ups and downs of how easy it is to get a show or hard it is to get a show or any of that kind of experience you've been going through since you started comedy.
So, man, I mean, I only been on the scene for a hot like 18 months. I started when COVID hit. So, for me, when I started, the professional scene was dying down because of like COVID. So I started on like in hole in the wall type sets where, you know,
Hole in the wall.
hole in the wall for real. Where, you know, one, there's not a crowd really there for comedy. Two, it's just something to fill a gap, to keep this place open, a small business in here in Nashville. And then two, anybody can come up and get on the mic. It's not really set up. It's not structured.
Right.
So then as I'm trying to grow, now I'm not structured because this is what I'm seeing. This is the
You
environment.
basically grown with the comedy scene in Nashville, basically. Yeah, I feel that way too.
So then fast forward, 18 months is a small time. I know people say like, really? Like, but 18 months, it changed again.
Yeah, it did.
Like COVID slowed down, the vaccine stuff, and so stuff started opening back up.
Open mics every day of the week.
Yeah, like the comedy bar started opening up. Third Coast Comedy Club started back opening up. We had all these comedy clubs, you know, just to name a few places. And then so
What
now,
about the major ones, though?
Twin Kids.
The major ones allow.
Zanies, you know what I'm saying? You done Zanies.
What's the
They
question, though?
didn't have open mics, though.
Zanies didn't have open mics. Zanies was even closed when I started, you know what I'm saying?
I had to fix that wall.
They had to fix that wall.
Yeah,
when
had
the
to fix
herd
that
got-
wall.
You know what I'm saying? You know how the herd get down. But anyways, you know, so for me, I grew quick in 18 months. I grew from like overnight, and it seemed like. And then, man, so it's been good. I think that it's diverse. Now you got black mics. We call them black mics, white mics, or mixed mics, if you will.
Right.
And there's a big difference there. We all know that there's a big difference there. And I learned a lot. That's all I say. I don't want to take too much time.
Man, you definitely learn a lot because you set people up. You come and cook them some, serve some plates, then get on stage. Like, man, nigga, that ain't fair, man. Just come with your jokes.
I had to start hosting.
You trying to woo the crowd, man. Man, this sound good. I'm going to laugh at whatever he say.
I had to start hosting, man.
You got to do what you got to do, though,
Yeah,
man.
man.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yep.
Anybody else?
What's the question again? Man, when I was talking, I was.
One of us got something that Greg said. One of us got something that he said.
Right.
Yeah, I think so.
So
Yeah.
you got to think about it.
Right.
About the Nashville comedy scene, man. The ups and downs, you know.
Right, there we go. The ups and downs, man. So yeah, so man, yeah. So
Wow.
start off with me, man. I ain't gonna lie, it was a struggle, a huge struggle. Starting off, I
tell
would
us about
say
it,
that, hey, your boy Lloyd right here, that's who really helped push me over the edge. I ain't even lie, cause he pissed me off during one of the open mics. I was like, this motherfucker here. No, he didn't. But it helped though, because like what happened was I noticed that, man, you know what, I gotta respect the craft more. I'm used to doing videos, so I'm transferring to stand up, and so the thing is, I'm not really hitting it like that. You know, I'm hitting it like once every few months or something. I notice when I get up there, I'm like, oh shit, man, I hate the way my voice sound coming out the microphone, and so I had to get to the point where I started, I actually started doing Zoom and doing virtually, real frequently. So once I started doing that and started building up confidence and kind of learning my style, learning what works for me, then I was like, okay, let me transition it outside of that, you know, and come back to doing it in person. Now, I will say, though, sometimes it can, I guess, as far as being booked, yeah, that can be a little bit of a struggle. I get booked virtually, not so much rarely in real life. I think, as far as that goes, yo, I got to talk to my man about here, man. It's a work in progress right now. I'm still trying to figure that out as far as real life, because I get it, but not as frequently as I would like, so to speak.
Right.
So, you know, still figuring that out right now.
But that's what I'm saying. In Nashville, man, it's kind of, for me, man, I feel like when I first came on, you know, they were saying you go do open mics. I try to remain humble. It's like, yeah, of course I need to practice and get comfortable and do open mics. And then I feel like I was good enough to do at least some of the small shows. Then I see people that come in after me and they just jump on shows and they just get shows. They ain't even funny. Or some girl come up and they talking about sucking dick and that she get a show like that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I ain't kissing no ass or sucking no dick to get no show. So it's kind of hard to get a show. That's why.
Pick one, man.
No, I ain't picking shit.
Hey, suck something.
I'm gonna start serving places like him, bro, and get some shows, though.
You gotta find a.
Y'all call in right now if you want him to suck a dick.
Nah, man. I might quit comedy then.
Sorry,
Man.
listen for real too. Is he serious?
Hey, you know what? I might just go virtual. Fuck that. Be at home making myself laugh.
All right.
Deshaun's like he's still in virtual though.
It's the eyes.
I don't know,
It's the eyes, man.
Like, I don't know if it's the head.
It's the
It's
eyes.
like
I see what you're
he's
saying.
stuck in virtual mode. Come out, nigga.
This nigga talking about.
Your face.
You like got pulled out of a video game. What you trying to say?
Right, that's okay.
It's the eyes.
It's like God was dizzy when he made you.
There you go.
He hit the black.
I know, man. Damn.
He on
His lip was hard though. He trying to cover him up. Make that sorry ass scarf he got on. That's what it is.
Get 'em.
I'm just tell. I'm gonna go next. Then
Go there.
I'm gonna tell us what had happened.
What had happened was,
Deshaun had came to an open mic, and this was when I'm probably in the game now. I've been in the game probably like 11 months now, right?
for real.
So yeah, 11 months. It's, you know, I move fast, America. I'm good at what I do.
Picks of tomorrow.
He didn't mean America. He meant Nashville.
Hey, nigga, I'm
Hey,
manifesting.
I ain't made it like that yet. Just
Hey,
Nashville.
I'm manifesting.
fast, white boy,
America.
bro.
You know what I'm
Nashville
saying?
and YouTube.
If you flip that,
I know. That's what it's for. But no, I seen Deshaun and he came and did a show one day and I just got on his ass because I ain't know that's what I thought, you know, it supposed to been something else. So I roasted his ass. That was the night at Out East.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, and I hit the fry his ass up.
I remember that.
I ain't gonna lie though,
don't
you
call
pushed
it no
me too
roast.
though. When we was at 10:45, I can go up there and nobody in that lab, but I walk out here, let me know. Oh, that's a good set, man. I like what you. So that what made me keep going hard, because you know what I'm saying. You don't get booked shows, you really think you ain't like, damn, I might not be funny or something. So it takes another comedian like, you know what, I do like your comedy. You are funny or something like that. So that kind of helped me out too though. That's why I was surprised you said you only been doing it for 11 months, because you come talking like an OG.
Well, I mean, because I am an OG, baby. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about in the game of comedy,
I'm
baby.
talking about in the game of entertainment.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay,
So
I
it's
feel
all
you.
the same. It's just a different avenue.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
what got you so comfortable in the game, Lloyd? Just tell the people.
Man, come on, bro. So
You know he was a porn star.
There was the scene
was
when
a
she
porn
started doing stuff naked. To just do it with a mic now is nothing.
It's nothing.
That's his
It's
gimmick
nothing.
now. That's your gimmick now.
It's
Mike and the
nothing.
sucker.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
That's
Mike and the
funny.
sucker.
But no, I just
Them
man,
suckers small. Y'all still eating them motherfuckers.
I
You was the first one to start. Still get you.
Cause it's just a little, you know.
Man, fight that motherfucker. I give you
He
another.
said it's a delicacy.
You gotta hit that motherfucker right and hold your pink out on it. You know what I'm talking
He trying to get his glands to activate. If
Hey, Mike gonna catch sugar right on the motherfucking show.
Got the sugar.
And fall straight out. Mike!
Take to the hospital. Next time we see you, gonna have one foot.
That's what happened when your ass sees.
He gonna fall straight out.
Hey,
You run your life alert.
He gonna get the shade.
Like, what won't you get so excited?
I was on it. I was on it. And I just failed. Don't do it on my show. Playing with me. Shit.
That was good.
No, but I mean, for me though, I do all jokes aside with the comedy game. I love the craft of it, and you might not get on as soon as you think you should, or when you pose to. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it's like I get respect from comedians, so I know that they know what's going on. I know that they know, you know, I'm funny. So if I don't get shows, I know people know what's up. So for me, I'm just crafting anyway. Like I'm in the gym. You know what I mean? Just working the jokes out, working it out. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think that's what you got to do when you starting off like that. And it's okay if it take a minute, you know. But when they call your number,
take that sucker. What's a number?
hey, I'm from up north. But when you call when they call your number, you know what I'm saying? You just do your thing. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
That's what I do. Shit.
All right. What about you, Mike Drew?
Man, I mean, really, God just said, man, look, let that be comedy.
Let that be
And then I just appeared, man. I'm like, God, I feel you. No. Like I've been doing it. This February should be 3 complete years for me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm fairly new too. But I used to be a part of a club situation in Rivergate. I ain't gonna say no names, but I used to be a part of that club, and then you know, we were trying to get it lifted off the ground, and I thought, man, let's do some comedy shows or whatever. We do. I got a friend in the comedy game, and before I met all these guys and stuff, and you know, he was doing it, and I was cutting hair at the time. I couldn't afford to keep paying him. Somebody just came and said, Drew, why don't you do it? You always have us cracking up at the bar anyway. I always been funny, but not stage funny. Not, you know, that's a craft. You gotta really learn that for real.
I used to say that.
Yeah.
I had to say that to myself too. Like, man, I can make people laugh, but I ain't stage funny. I'm situational funny. Something happened, I can make something laugh. Now since I did comedy though, now it's done, like I can sit down and be serious the whole time. I ain't funny until I hit stage. So it's, people say, oh, you a comedian? Then I had to show them some videos or something. But it kind of switched now.
Oh, well.
So I started doing it, and I was getting brave on the mic, and you know, just as I kept doing it, I was getting braver and braver.
That was that part.
Now, I mean, because, you know, shit, I'm really looking back at this, you know what I'm saying? And because it happened so like a wham, you know, so I'm really trying to make sure I get all the details together for real. Because for me, it's different than how they explain for shows, because shows came to me kind of quick. Like I said, I was involved with a club already, so I could throw them. So once I was learning the structure of throwing the club, throwing the shows, I was doing them, and then people were like, yo, man, you funny. I was hosting them. So they were like, you funnier than the comedians. So in my mind, I'm like, I got to get funnier than comedians. I never was thinking that I was just outperforming them.
Right.
And then as the time was going by, they were like, yo, won't you let him host, and you try doing 20 minutes or 15 minutes. I'm like, shit, I can't even do 5 minutes. I'm barely making it from set, you know, from comedian to comedian, introducing them. Right. I'm saying some funny shit, but they'd be like one hitters. Or I might get on somebody in the audience. That's what my main thing, getting on somebody. After that, man, I met a couple of comedians. We started moving around, and they was putting me on shows. So I was doing them real low chitlin circuit type shows first. You know,
Right,
the
right.
whole, like he said, the whole hole in the wall. It's 20 people maybe. Don't ain't nobody there for me. They just all of a sudden the next day. The day before, say, hey, we got a dude coming to do jokes, and then just hey,
Shit,
you
20
ready?
people is a good crowd. Shit, compared to the crowd here in
You get the
Nashville.
structure like this. You ready? You like, ready? What you mean?
Yeah.
Nobody gonna bring me out. I just go up and say, that's how it works, you know.
It's awesome tonight.
You know what I'm saying? You got all kind of people that look like they got a knife on them. You know, this bitch like she got some pepper spray on her. Everybody there doing their hair like this and chewing gum hard and shit. You know what I mean? Like, nah, this is gangster shit up in here. They ain't finna accept me just grabbing the mic.
I wonder what starting as a white comedian is like, because I know what starting as a black comedian is like. It's
different from, I ain't gonna lie, it's different from the white folks. Like I said, I ain't being arrogant though, but a lot of them that been doing it a long time, I came out. And I think that's another reason I don't get shows booked, because a lot of them, they the bookers or they the hosts for the open mics and stuff, man. They see you come out and you funny, you know, you don't wanna, they got that mentality, you don't wanna book nobody funnier than you or take your spotlight or something.
That's where you're wrong. You don't want to be booked with someone funnier than you. You don't want to. If you headline and then you got the feature in front of you and he killing it, it's gonna put pressure on you. But that's only pressure to a person that's weak in the game.
Right.
That's why I don't respect. If y'all keep hearing me saying about strength and shit, because it takes strength to be consistent. It takes strength and bravery to come on out and do what you're afraid to do. All of us, when we step out there, be a little nervous. I still get a little nervous.
I was gonna have butt fights. You gotta have control.
I'm control of what I want to do, just like playing a sport. You know, everybody out there. Once I get to the center, like the ball, we back on the schoolyard now. In my mind, so when I go up there and perform, I'm back in the schoolyard or on the back of the bus. Or
that was a long time ago, Drew.
I would say this though, you as a host though, you do.
I'm older than all y'all, but yeah, I'm more handsome than all y'all.
That's just because I'm old.
Yeah, old women telling you that. That's the muscles in that head and all. That's what that is. You know, once you pass 40, you go bald. You know, they say you're handsome.
After you go past 40 and you still in shape, gout ain't set in and stuff like that.
And you walk around like you our age anyway. So you get that respect.
He walking. He got teeth still and shit.
You got them Pumas on, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
I would say, though, you are one of the best hosts around Nashville, though. When I seen you first doing it, I've been thinking you doing comedy for a long time, though. You get that vibe going, you get the comedian going. Shit, when you first introduced me on stage, you introduced me like you knew me. That's probably your first time even knowing my name. But, man, you is a good host, though, which I didn't know you was just a host at first. I think you was this comedian that became a good host, because that's how I see most people start as comedians, then become hosts. I didn't know you started as the host.
As a host, and then start putting jokes together. And as far as how y'all was like talking about getting in shows and stuff, don't worry about getting in them shows. If you expecting stuff and you don't get it, you're going to be let down. That's why y'all felt like y'all felt, because you were like, man, I should be.
I didn't feel like that.
I didn't feel like that.
Yeah, wait, hold on now, because
I did.
You did, and then I think you did. Okay, maybe y'all two did.
No, remember when I came in, I told y'all, I watched y'all, and I was like, man, if you're going to work this hard, you should get paid. I saw people come out consistently on the open mic sets and work, and they wouldn't get paid. They wouldn't even get a meal or a drink. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to do this. Everything that I've done, I started from scratch as an entrepreneur. And I felt like I could start just from scratch. We were starting from scratch. You were starting it. You know, first year, when I met you was 1 year in. Now, you know what I'm saying? Now you're 3 years in. We've been knowing each other almost a year and a half, 2 years.
Well, look, we're going to have to cut this one. So we're going to get a longer show, man. Yeah. But right now, we're going to pick a comedian to do a set of 3 minutes and show what they got. Yeah. And I'm going to bring y'all on to another show and then individually to my night show, man. So we're going to give it up for our comedian, Mike Drew, to do 3 minutes.
I'll make you going to do 3 minutes.
Okay, yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do comedian.
Hey, man, appreciate you. So, man, look, man, doing my jokes, man, you got a lot of people you come along the way, and one of my favorite jokes, I'm a family guy. I got kids. A lot of y'all in the audience or that may watch this have children, and man, kids is frustrating. Kids is frustrating, and especially when COVID hit, man, one of the terms that has been adopted that I love so much is FTK, man, FTK. And it's a lot of people in the room, I can tell nobody said nothing. Y'all don't got no kids, so you don't understand this, and that's okay. FTK stands for fuck them kids. You know what I'm saying? And y'all should be laughing because if you ain't been making none, you been saying fuck them kids anyway. You been masturbating and semen's just been flying and being wasted. And so everybody really say fuck them kids whether you got some or you don't. And that's just how that work, man. And man, but I'm an entrepreneur. People say, where your funny come from? Man, life is funny. Either life is going to make you laugh or make you cry. So, you know, as I go about my day, I find little bits of fun. And yesterday, I had a move, and on that move, I served one of my first gay customers. So what I love about gay people is they always clean, they on time, and everything gonna be right. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Man, dude, everything was cool until I had to, like, plug the dry in, and he was like, you gonna plug it in? And I was like, oh, man, I'm going to let you do that. You plug it in. You plug it in. But, man, that's my time. I'm comedian Chef Greg, man. I'm going to get y'all over back to your host, comedian SG.
All right. Yeah, we're going to do it like that because remember what you said about that sucker. Yeah. So that's when you find out that you wanted to come out the closet. He plugged it in. All right, man, this was a great show, man. I can't wait till these comedians come back. Give it up for, again, comedian Chef Greg. Lloyd in the middle, Mike Drew, and Deshaun the comedian. And this was another edition of, what's my show called again? I'm just playing. Hey, sit down with SG, man. We see you next time. And give it up for the DJ one more time, DJ Frazier. Yeah. And we out.